Andy Reid, his 33rd NFL season, 26 head coach. What a job. 6 Super Bowl appearances. Probably the second most all time.
That's right, folks. It's showtime. Kansas City versus Philadelphia Eagles.
This is the go-to guy right here for Patrick. Third and 9. 4-man rush. Mahomes. Pressure. Steps away. Running around. Way back there. Throws as he gets hit. It's up there. And it is nearly intercepted. And it's incomplete. Well, the only way for them to affect Patrick is to get immediate pressure. And the one thing the Chiefs don't do a great job of offensively is offensive line holding up for long periods of time. Jalen Carter gets in there late, and that ball's hung up there a little bit. Rodgers knocked it away. Stop there for the Eagles. Good defensive performance of the game. It's a rise that went away to DeJean back team.
No, it was never enough. God was good.
Another good kick. Here's DeJean. Makes a nice
God looks like there's no such thing as luck.
Oh,
no.
And a nice little return. Early in this first quarter, each team's had it once. Eagles get it back in this scoreless game.
The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American people safe? Us?
Why, you got someplace to be?
None of us can fly. We all just punch and shoot.
Oh, yeah!
Let's see what you said.
I'm sleep when I'm dead.
I'd like not to die today.
All studios Thunderbolts and Trigger Online now. An MSC cruise isn't just a vacation, it's a holiday full of European style.
And all the things Americans love too. Come on, Bloom, I need some buffalo wings. Yeah.
There are a ton of football matches.
Games, football games.
Oh, hey, Bud Files. How you doing?
What he said.
For their 4th Super Bowl in 6 years, 3 in a row. Eagles looking for their 2nd Super Bowl victory. And you look at what this Eagles team has done. This is since their bye, right? 15-1. The one game they lost, Jalen Hurts got hurt early in the game, and Jaden Daniels was absurd for Washington. So that bye really reset their team and really
to change how they play. They've been more to the one game after that. It has worked. Starts with the 31 here. It's Barkley up the middle. There is not much there. So far early, Chiefs doing a nice job.
They do play great run defense, and we talked to Coach Spagnuolo this week. He said, we've got to make sure we build this flat ball from behind. I want to make sure I see the jersey numbers of all my guys. I don't want to turn in their shoulders. And then we've all got to pursue to the ball because no one knows when Saquon can bring it. They've done a great job on the first 3 carries of the game.
He said we need our DBs to realize even if the play's in the direction, they're in it. Pursuit of the ball. Here's Hurts to throw. A lot of time. Over the middle, he goes. He's got to catch it on the first down into Chiefs territory.
They lost track of Goddard, who just has a simple over route. And the safety Reed just kind of drops him. I think he thought that he had help over there on the other side of the ball, but nothing to be found. Easy throw, touchdown for Hurts. And they're right back on the ball. No pressure on their deep on the Chiefs defense getting lined up.
Barkley outside. Little seam, and then Dana does a nice job to get out there. That's some help, too, from Connor. As Nick Sirianni, in his 4th year, Tom Brady impressive. He's been in the playoffs every year, 2 Super Bowls, already 3rd head coach to reach the Super Bowl 2 times in his first 4 years.
There's a lot to like about him as a coach. He's obviously been a winner. He's got great command. He's the nicest guy in the world 6 days a week. And then on game day, he sees red, and all that competition comes out. He's a fiery guy. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of that today.
Chiefs looking at blitz. Here's Barkley, and Barkley pushing his way forward and inside the 45, down about the 42. Big turkey in there for Sean Morton on the tackle. One of the underrated defensive line in the league, probably because he plays next to Chris Jones all the time.
I know. What a great interior between Jones and Morton. And Morton, he's been a dominant player here for the defense. Very aggressive in the run game. Very solid pass game as well. He's been a great impactful player for them down the stretch.
35. Late pressure. Picked up. Hurts swings it high. Incomplete. And Goddard took a shot. And there's a penalty. Trent McDuffie was there on the hit. And that one may have been upstairs to the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a high throw. And Goddard was going up for it. McDuffie was too. Again, it looked somewhat incidental. Not much there either. I don't like that one either.
Well, you're 0 for 2.
I know. I mean, I just think you throw the ball high in the defense and he barely gets hit in the face, and I just always feel like these big games come down to 1 or 2 calls. Look, I was on the end of a tough rule, and I'm glad Twitter wasn't around then. But I can see the whole Chiefs defense didn't like that one either.
And so that gives the Eagles the first down.
There hasn't been much pass rush from the Chiefs early. I like the way that Hurts has kind of stood in the pocket, delivered the ball accurately, and see if they can generate it without having a blitz.
Barkley, left side, slips down inside the 30 and might end up losing a yard there. I expect to see that on the turf here tonight.
Yeah, Peter moving a little fast. There's Patrick Mahomes over there. He wants to get right back out on that field and go. I'm sure when we talked to Chris Jones this week, we said, how do you keep Saquon from going for 150? He said, Tommy, he's not going for 150. So they are intent on stopping this run game. Well, I think you're seeing some of those passes open up a little bit. Maybe Eagles can use the pass to soften up things in the run game.
What's coming? It's picked up. Hurts going deep. Has a man. It's caught. Dotson down there. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Whoa.
I was wondering how they were going to pick this up. Saquon comes across and picks up a blitzer. Connor. And then he makes a great throw to Jahan Dotson on Jalen Watson.
See if he got there.
They're
No.
a little short.
They're going to replay assist this and bring this back out. That's obvious from that replay. He's a little short. But it looks like the Eagles will have it at the one, 1st and goal when we come back.
There are over 500,000 square miles of the U.S. unreachable by any cell phone tower. Places where emergency texts never sent, or emotional messages do not receive, and countless memories are left unshared. But T-Mobile is about to change that. T-Mobile partnered with Starlink to launch hundreds of satellites, creating the only space-based network that automatically connects to the phone you already have. And because connection means everything, we're inviting anyone on any wireless carrier to experience it for free.
You won't believe where I am right now.
T-Mobile Starlink. If you can see the sky, you're connected.
So why can't we say we're the best home shopping site? Because while true, you just can't say that legally. So I can't say Homes.com is the best.
No. What if we jumbled up the words?
Homes best is com.the. No. What if we said it in Spanish? Homes.com es el mejor.
Oh. What if we whispered it?
No. Fine. What if he said it? Homes.com. It's the best. Mr. Freeman, I'm sorry, but we can't say that. Say what? Homes.com is the best. Ah. Homes.com. It's the best. Hey, Meta, play my gallery music. Hey, Meta, tell me about this artist.
Urs Fisher is known for his unconventional work.
Should we touch it? Hold it like that. Hey, Meta, film this. Get in it. Let me show it. What? Oh, no. Hey, Meta, delete the video. This is Pato Award. His last name's Irish, but his first words were... Pato's the fastest 25-year-old on 4 wheels. He's tasted every kind of victory, except for the lactose variety. Pato looks like a one...
Blitz pickup we saw before with Saquon gives Dotson a little time to make that little hesitation stutter move. And Hurts finds Jahan Dotson down the field. He comes up a little short with the knee down. Good job with the quick replay to get it right. But again, some of these unsung heroes and right into the Eagles' favorite play, brotherly show.
Hurts on the sneak. Lyle drives his way in. Touchdown.
Yes.
Well, they used the long cadence. We heard a few cadences in there to make sure the Chiefs didn't jump in, and this play's been virtually unstoppable. And we asked some of the Chiefs players this week, how do you stop that play? Chris Jones, you see that technique. He was trying to just throw his back into the offensive line. It's just so much power as they push you right into the end zone. Pretty certain that was the play call they were going to call from the 1-yard line.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. That is up and through. It's a 7-0 Eagles in the early going. Coming up, Kendrick Lamar performs in the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show. Jalen Hurts had 3 rushing touchdowns, tied the Super Bowl record in this game 2 years ago against the Chiefs. He had 3 in the championship game. The problem is, what you point out, you can't practice against that.
Yeah, it's a very difficult play to stop because if you're the Chiefs defense, there's no way to really simulate that in practice. And that's ultimately the real challenge. Not are you dealing with, like I said in the pregame, the biggest offensive line in Super Bowl history with Jurgen, Dickerson, Mailata, Mekhi Becton, and Lane Johnson. And that push, you're just got, I don't know, 350 pounds each times 5. I was in a math major. What's that, 1750?
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight, and they're pushing in one direction, and then he's got the guys behind him, and it's just a whole thing. You see Chris Jones right there. He's not very happy about having to stop that play. And I think we talked about that. And they said, interestingly, the Chiefs defense, we know they're going to run it. We can't allow them to get to those situations where they want to call that play. And fortunately, in that situation, they did have to defend it and couldn't stop it there.
There have been 2 big penalties, one for each team that have gone the other way. The Eagles took away on a 4th down penalty on McDuffie, which you didn't like either. Helped give that touchdown. Here are the Chiefs. Remigio bouncing around. He's had a couple great returns in the postseason. That time out across the 30. And we'll see Mahomes for the second time on offense. This Chiefs team has been incredible with Andy Reid and Mahomes and Kelsey and Chris Jones. Look what they've done. Since 2018, the most regular season wins in a 7-year span. 17 playoff wins, also the most in that time. And then 5 Super Bowl appearances, 3 titles. I mean, it's incredible that Patrick Mahomes has been a starter 7 years, and they've been in this game 5 times. The only one that can relate to that is you. Here's Mahomes to throw. Wide time. Thought about going deep. Instead comes back underneath and hits Juju Smith-Schuster. Up to the 38 he goes. I mean, it looked like he wanted to take a shot there, but it wasn't there.
Yeah, they do. Trying to take a shot down the field, and Patrick's giving it a good long look, making sure the protection's set. He had Kelsey on an outbreaker and wasn't open. Then he wanted to throw it deep, pulled it back, and with that great poise and composure that he has, Ryan Smith-Schuster for a 6-yard gain.
Mahomes going to give it a green punt. He's going to get the rush up the middle, 2 yards on that play. Well, you talked about trying to get the explosive play so hard. This Eagles defense, #1 in the league behind that man, the veteran Vic Fangio, one of the greatest defensive coordinators of all time. Coordinating in his 2nd Super Bowl. The other one was right here, the Niners.
Fangio's been an unbelievable coordinator. He would rather die death by 1,000 cuts than give up a deep ball. He's not giving one up today. They're going to have to work hard to find explosiveness in the pass game.
3rd and 3. Mahomes pressure. Steps away on the run. High, and it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, with Mahomes under heavy duress that time, had to get rid of it.
Big pressure spinning back here. Here's Nolan Smith at the bottom of the screen. Going up against Jawan Dotson. Just enough pressure to force an errant throw there by Patrick. And a lot of zone defense from the Eagles. Some of those guys just got to sit in those holes. So Patrick, and make it easier throw right between the numbers.
High, booming kick. Machine's going to let it go over his head, and into the end zone it goes. And so the Eagles will take it on and out. Philly defense frustrating Mahomes in this offense so far. 7-0 Philadelphia here from New Orleans.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Hey, babe.
You got Circle, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not drinking enough water, but you got Circle.
Huh? Order Circle water bottle.
Circling several water bottles.
Ew.
Circle helps you drink more water.
I know, the one with the 100,000 flavors. Loser, you got Circle.
100,000 orders confirmed.
Honey.
You got Circle! America, Circle just delivered Adam's orders. One could be yours. Seriously, check your front door.
Did I send one to you?
We'll do some Nicole Walters.
Excuse me, would you consider playing us?
For the elders.
Oh, we're kind of at a high level.
Fascinating.
You guys sure you want this?
Please serve. That was fun.
Those ultras.
They got ultras.
You know we're professional athletes, right?
What's what?
I smell ultra.
Play for an ultra.
Catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game in the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show. Coming up soon.
Tonight's game on Fox is sponsored by new Michelob Ultra Zero. Zero alcohol, just 29 calories. Buy into a TurboTax. Now this is taxes. And by YouTube TV. There's no TV like YouTube TV.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 59 here at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. And Scott Camp covered provided by Michelob Ultra here today. 7-0 Eagles have it. And they'll get it back. Defense playing well so far. A touchdown on the brotherly shove from Jalen Hurts. Start this one from the 20. Floats one or high throw, and it's dropped by Johnny Wilson, who hasn't seen the ball in the playoffs. Let's go downstairs to Aaron Andrews.
Well, Kevin, as we talked about, Chris Jones not a fan of brotherly shove, and because it's what it does to your body when you're trying to defend it. Here is Jones on the bench after that QB sneak, and you look at what the athletic trainers are doing with him, trying to work out his neck, and then of course here's head coach Andy Reid walking up and down, trying to get this offense going. Slow starts here early.
Yeah, that's been a thing here, and we know that. Here's Barkley, and he's off to a slow start because the Chiefs are playing him well. Tom, you know about some slow starts as well, huh?
Oh man, we got to bring that up. I didn't score a touchdown in the first quarter of a game for the first 9 Super Bowls. Only in my last Super Bowl was I able to get the team in the end zone. So sometimes it just finds a little bit of, it takes a little time to find a little bit of rhythm. And again, all these games are so long. There's not a ton of momentum. It's a neutral crowd. It's a 4-hour, 15-minute game. So everyone right now is just trying to feel things out.
You know what they say, 10 times the charm. Here's Hurts looking to throw. Vontae Smith makes a catch and backpedals his way for what should be a first down. Great effort from Devontae Smith, who broke through Nick Bolt's tackle.
So he's a terrific receiver, but it starts with protection. You got Mekhi Becton on Chris Jones, the all-pro pass rusher. Giving Hurts enough time. He's delivering the ball very accurately tonight. 5 of 6 with 1 drop. Couldn't start any better for Hurts.
Got time. Near side, Dawson makes his second catch. 21st down for him. In one catch all postseason. It was a touchdown against Green Bay, and he's got a couple big ones early in this one.
Yeah, not much pressure there again by the Chiefs front 4. They didn't choose to blitz anybody. Hurts is kind of standing back there surveying the field on the top of the screen. He had the screen. He had both wide open. This may be one way to again use the pass to soften up some of this run defense.
Design Hurts. It's a great block from Barkley, and then surges his way down to the 45, picks up 9.5. Barkley got a good deep block there, acting like a fullback.
And one of those plays too. Here's Barkley just on the lead block, and then Hurts just trailing right behind him. Oh, sorry, that's Jurgens. Really good coordination there down the field blocking.
7-1. Here it is, Barkley, first down. And Saquon takes it down to the 41. You know, Tom, interesting with the Eagles' offensive line, they were so banged up in the NFC Championship game. Landon Dickerson started at center, hurt his knee. Cam Jurgens was active but didn't want to play because his back was killing him. But you see, they're both back in there right now in their normal spots. Jurgens at center and Dickerson at left guard.
Yeah, that's a very good feeling for the offense to know their guys. Look at this formation.
Wow. Interesting. They're just going to run it right out the gut with Gainwell that time, and he runs into Bolton. Yeah, I figured I'd talk about the offensive line, and then they line them up all on the sideline. So you look at this offensive line for Philly. It is massive. Average 338 and 6'6", tallest and heaviest line in Super Bowl history. So we thought, think about a little idea of how different that was in Super Bowl I.
That's 338 preseason week. That doesn't include Thanksgiving, the Christmas holidays. I'm sure they're not even playing weights right now.
Eagles going quick here. Gainwell tackled immediately. So we talk about the difference, right, with the Eagles' size, and then you go back a long time ago, and the size was a little different. Super Bowl I, 3 days offensive line. They weigh basically 100 pounds less.
Imagine that. The evolution of human beings and the evolution of football. This is a big man's game. Look at those big, I missed them. Those big 5 fellas up front. See, they put a lot of pressure on this third quarter. They're 4-down territory and get it to 1.5.
Everybody's coming on the blitz. Penalty flies. Burns is smashed. Rodgers gets all along with a couple others, but there's a penalty in the secondary, and it's going to go against the Chiefs. They get it on Charles Omenihu.
There's Omenihu right there. Just got a little too in the neutral zone. Yeah, right there. Just a free first down. That was an all-out blitz from Coach Spagnuolo, knowing that I can't give up 2 or 3 yards. I try to force the ball out. They get home. Just not a necessary penalty there for the Chiefs defense. Kind of a gift.
Final seconds of this first quarter. Burns out of keeper. He's in some trouble. He's going to go Jamari Connor, who's a great run stopper, came up from the secondary to make the stop. That takes us to the end of the first. Andy Reid showing some emotion. 7-0 Eagles after one. Super Bowl 59.
What if there was no galaxy far, far away, and every second didn't count, and she never did let it go, and no one ever did get murdered in this building? Then that would really suck, wouldn't it? But hey, there is a galaxy far, far away, and every second does count, and she did let it go. And best of all, a whole bunch of people did get murdered in this building.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
And aren't we lucky for that?
These are our people.
Our salty brethren.
You ain't giving me exact change.
He's salty, but I'm the saltiest.
I'm saltier than me. When I smile, people assume it's a glitch.
Please, I'm the human version of Monday. Why is Rick so good? So annoying.
Buttery, salty show-offs.
I love them. Read this line, buddy.
You're gonna get us kicked out.
So?
It's better than left by everyone, even the saltiest.
I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wings.
Sure it is.
Let's go!
The Floor premieres tonight after the Super Bowl on Fox.
Attention,
No.
What's the matter, Miles?
My game's the same. Serious? No way I'm making this flight.
Oh, you're making this flight. Hold my oil close. Okay.
Miles, can I get your autograph?
Thank you. It's stronger than it takes.
I know. Not gonna wreck my oil close, big guy.
Oikos is packed with complete protein to help build strong muscles.
It's a Super Bowl. world, so you never know what you're going to see, like Paul McCartney joined with Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, there's the Sandman right there. One of my all-time favorites, Paul Rudd right here.
Oh, yeah.
Paul McCartney right here. Bob Manfred right here. You got a boss. Kevin Costner in the house.
Pete Davidson hanging out. That's a lot of stars here today, no question. Start the second quarter, 2nd and 14 for the Eagles. Here's Hurts. Last time. I was going to tip it to Barkley out on the edge. If we get around the hole, he's one of the best tacklers in the league. And Barkley gets back to the original line of scrimmage to pick up 4.
And you're so impressed by this Kansas City defense. Bolton's such a good player for them. Handles so much in the run game and the pass game. Is the quarterback of the defense. They do a good job when they play their zones, like they did in that last play. Actually, keeps Hurts from throwing the ball too quickly. Allows that defensive line to make an impact on the game.
He's coming the blitz. Hurts sees it. Backward throw going for A.J. Brown. Intercepted by Cook. Ryan Cook read it. It was underthrown. He's got the turnover.
No pressure right up the A gap with Bolton. Hurts feels it. Ill-advised throw down the field. Leaves that ball too far inside. No turnover.
Boundaries on offense.
Lost of tropical life. Crypto conceal.
Release the hounds.
Groceries are here.
Thanks, babe. You get the milk?
Tomorrow, we'll all have a case of the Mondays. So Coors Light made a better case to help you chill. Get a case of the Mondays.
I hate you because we look different. I hate you because you pray different. Because you talk different. Because you act different. Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it. This might be my greatest Super Bowl Sunday of all. Because today, I won the FanDuel Kicker Destiny 3. Did I really want to be a kicker that badly? It doesn't matter. What's most important today is that I beat my big brother live on national TV. Sorry, Peyton, but the best man in the won. Right, Dad?
Our survivalists are playing a game out there. We are playing a game in here.
Your loved one's fate is in your hands.
I just want to go home.
I'm not hitting the back.
Extracted. Series premiere tomorrow on Fox.
Well, Ryan Cook made a great break on the ball as the first turnover for the Chiefs defense this postseason. Eagles didn't have a giveaway this postseason, and that was Hurts' first interception since early November. And forward in 11-play drives, and now the Chiefs on it for the third time inside their own 5. Outside, Miller Gray gets blocked right away, makes the catch, but nothing there. Back to the pick and the pressure.
It starts with the problems up front with Jurgens and Bolton. They struggled last week with this interior pressure, and it's just clear to the quarterback. You can't do that up front as an offensive lineman. Let an unabated linebacker right to the middle of the pocket. Yeah, that would bother me too. He thinks it's protected, it's not, it shows up. And then in the end, it's a little bit of panic and it results in taking points off the board.
Pressure coming, but it's picked up. The hole across his body is where he wanted. He swept right away. Milton Williams was out there with Josh Sweat, picked up 5 and a third short coming up. But this is where they want to be, right? With this past game, 3rd and under 5, it's where the Chiefs thrive.
Yeah, they're one of the best third down teams in the league. They do a great job kind of staying ahead of the down and distance to get them to these situations where all 5 eligibles are able to make plays. Patrick's able to extend plays on the run. If he is athletic as he is, he can buy some time and complete passes or run for the first down when you're in these situations.
33, 4-man rush on a quick throw. Incomplete. Trying to sneak it in there to Kelsey, and it doesn't have a catch yet. And the Chiefs got to punt it away.
Yeah, that's his go-to guy. You don't see misconnections very often with Patrick and Travis. These two guys are absolutely the best in football at what they do. Just one of those plays, he just kind of yanks it a little bit down as he releases it, and it's low left, and Travis just can't make the adjustment there on the catch.
So after the interception, the Eagles force a 3 and out. Rise at a punt from his own end zone. DeJean tries to get outside, but boy, he's not covered well by the Chiefs. Not much there. Joshua Williams and Brian Cook, who had the pick, was there. Travis Kelsey hasn't connected with his quarterback like they've done so many times. 7-0 Eagles, and they get it back.
Look, from the very beginning, football's been a conspiracy to make us hungry. And let me tell you where it all started.
And we'll call this a pigskin. Make people crave bacon.
And everybody loves bacon.
I love bacon.
Bacon. Ever ask yourself how Buffalo got a team?
These things deserve a team.
Yeah. If you got a good team name for Buffalo, Bill. Buffalo. Buffalo. They do anything to sell food.
Do I have to be called refrigerator?
Yes. Even Peyton's in on it.
Omaha! Omaha!
They're still at it this year. We got a halftime show presented by an apple.
In the stadium named after
A salad.
Matthew. Tarzan, you want me to make a movie about a football conspiracy?
Come on, Greta. Bacon's in.
Everybody loves bacon.
No one believes that football was invented to sell
Food! When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Extra on the road.
B12.
Or whatever comes your way.
North Carolina, Michigan, 93. And then some guy named Tom Brady won his first Super Bowl here. You guys were such a big underdog in that game against the Rams, too.
Absolutely. So many great memories. A lot of it was a blur. Not for the same reason a lot of people's blurs are here north of Street just a long time ago.
Here is Barkley, who goes trying to go all over. We got downstairs to Tom Rinaldi.
Well, we talked plenty about that Eagles offensive line. Here you see Jalen Hurts after the turnover this series with the line gathered around him, going over the protections. People talk so often about Hurts' ability to lead this group. Jordan Mailata talked about the size of the bond, not just the size of the men, and that's been a key to this unit. One thing to keep an eye on, Mekhi Becton has been in the tent now for nearly 10 minutes. He's got a knee issue, questionable to return at right guard.
Tyler Steen is in for him. We got the start in the NFC Championship game. Hurts pressure again up the middle. Running away. Hurts going to take it himself. Long way to go. It's across the 45. It'll be a third down. So you hear Tom tell you about Becton, who's been so good. Reclamation project, the former top pick for the Jets. And at left tackle, they moved him to right guard. You see he's having some trouble getting down in his stance there.
Yeah, trying to feel it out. A lot of guys, when you get banged up a little bit, want to try to put a little pressure on it and see how you can manage it. Not quite sure with the look on his face there. I'd expect a little pressure here from Spags' defense. Try to keep him out of a 4th and short if he could.
Third and 7. They rush 4. Hurts going for A.J. Brown. Back shoulder. Oh, beauty from A.J. Brown. And a first down, Philly.
It was right back to Brown on McDuffie. They're certainly not afraid of Brown on the All-Pro McDuffie. It's a great matchup for us to continue to watch. Brown getting the best of him so far.
They go quick, give it to Barkley up the middle. He can't runs right into Drew Tranquil. He's doing a great job on Barkley.
It's a good job by Jalen. Look at the signal on that route. Yeah. Just that little trigger finger telling them, hey, I want you to go deep. See the one-on-one matchup. That's very good quarterbacking right there. You look out, you see your matchup, you see your alpha receiver, and you're going to give him a chance no matter what.
Meanwhile, Saquon Barkley, 10 carries, only 20 yards so far. Hurts going to get it to him this way, out on the clock. It's a good block. Barkley makes a cut inside the 30. He goes. Trying to get him the ball in the pass game.
And one interesting aspect I see, KB, is the Chiefs, they haven't had the ball much time of possession, only 5 minutes in this game to 15 minutes for the Eagles. The Eagles defense done a great job, but they still are the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you're the Eagles offense, you know you got to start putting pressure on their team by taking advantage of these scoring opportunities when you have them.
Yeah, they haven't gained the ball nearly the entire game. 35 here. Hurts going to keep it himself. Being chased outside. And a great tackle on time. Now it looks like the Eagles are going to go on 4th down.
Great tackling. Hurts has made so many guys miss this season when he gets out there on the edge. And Reed comes up from the middle of the field. And a great tackle. It's a very good tackling defense. You've seen this all the way through these first 20 minutes of this game.
Eagles electing not to kick a field goal here. They're going to go on a 4th and 3. And they don't end up doing anything. Going to take a timeout. Maybe they will kick that field goal. Well, it's almost time for Kendrick Lamar to take the big stage. Stay tuned for the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show.
Oh, I can't wait.
I do like this thought. Maybe they're thinking about going for it, but with the way
Oh, Faith and Fun. Faith Fun House and Mommy Vlogs. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I didn't see you there.
Has done very well. Been very aggressive on their tackling. I don't think they're going to need 30 points to win. So good strategic decision here by Coach Sirianni, in my opinion.
And so they do send Elliott out for what will be a 43-yard field goal. Jackson Norman. There's a flag. This kick does not count. Gonna stop this play.
Wow.
It's on the Chiefs. It's a first down.
Yeah. Looked like from the overhead, it looked like the offensive right side of the Chiefs line just moves.
So instead, the initial signal was Kansas City, but they get it on Philadelphia. Mike, I mean, what are they looking at there? Is that the head bob? What are we judging that call on?
The snapper's moving forward a bit, and also now the defense did not get into the neutral zone.
Okay.
And that's one of the keys there also.
So move it back, make it a 48-yard drive for Elliott. We just threw it in there, and it's good. Looked like it was fading, but he turned it over. And the Eagles up 10 with 8:38 to go in this first half.
At my last job, I was working across several different groups. Let me practice that one again.
When you're ready, tell me about the job that taught you the most.
Okay. It was a role where I worked long hours with a small team. I did a lot of multitasking and negotiating one more.
This job description you shared also mentions collaboration.
Right. I'm at my best when I'm collaborating. I don't always have all the answers. But I get the job done, no matter how long it takes.
All right, last question. When it comes to work, what motivates you?
I guess knowing that people can depend on me. And knowing I can depend on them too.
That's a great answer. Sounds like you're ready.
Hey, James, thanks for joining us.
It's good to see you all. As spring returns, the Panther's agility is on full display. He leaps for an opening. But even apex predators can be brought down by a battle hawk.
Let's get you home. Almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River.
Second and 14, four-man rush. Mahomes pressured again, sacked again. This time it's Jalen Hunt who gets home first. Back-to-back sacks for Philadelphia.
Yeah, I can just tell by Patrick's feet, just doesn't have 100% confidence in his protection right now. They're kind of moving all over the place, and nor should he have a ton of confidence right now. Caliendo, the left guard in there, can't deal with Hunt, isn't there to help us tackle. And the Eagles are really getting after the quarterback right now.
Third and 16, Mahomes rolling out. Looking, firing, intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. Gets a block. DeJean is.
Yes, sir.
And. Wow.
Patrick, one of the best in the world. They're just trying to get him out of the pocket to buy a little time. And he sees the crossing route coming to the left, but he loses track of DeJean as he kind of falls back and reads Patrick eyes. You can see the break. And this young stud, Cooper DeJean, another rookie making a huge impact on this Eagles defense. Since they've inserted him in the lineup, they have been absolutely unstoppable on defense.
Elliott, extra point up and good. Cooper DeJean has been one of the best rookies in the league. He had 3 interception touchdowns in his college career, and his first one of the pros is in the Super Bowl. Takes it back 38 yards, and it's 17-0 Eagles. DeJean. And the Eagles have 17-0 on the Chiefs. Their defense has allowed a grand total of 20 yards so far in this game.
Wow. Yeah, both teams have done such a great job down the stretch protecting the football. Both quarterbacks, some costly mistakes with interceptions. Certainly a long way to go, but the offensive line of Kansas City's got to shore up these protections to give Patrick a little bit more time to read things out properly.
Let's go downstairs to Aaron.
Well, as you can imagine, Kevin, a lot of emotion on the Chiefs sideline. Of course, Travis Kelce with a couple of drops that he's had today. The sideline's been pretty calm and cool when they were down 10-0. But pick six, and we're seeing different emotion. This was Patrick Mahomes, who Travis Kelce was trying to talk to him on the sidelines, and he said over and over, I got it, I got it. Creed Humphrey screaming at the offensive line.
Now see how they respond. Brandon Graham in for the first time for the Eagles. They get it inside, and that play gets stuffed. Goes backwards. Oro Ajuma was right there. Mentioned Graham playing. He tore his triceps week 6, and amazing that he's back to foot. His season and his career was over. Said he was retiring. I'm sorry to bring up bad memories. I know it's not a good player for you.
I mean, Brandon Graham, really? You're going to bring up nothing? He's actually my fellow Wolverine and just a great friend of mine. And, you know, for guys that make big-time plays in the Super Bowl, man, all the respect to him.
2nd and 12. Trying to get the run game going. It's been invisible, and Pacheco gets a couple there. It's going to be 3rd down and long.
And I think one thing that I very much agree with the way Coach Reed is calling this, it can't become a one-dimensional game. Going into this drive, they only had one carry through 25 minutes of the game. They started it with 2 runs here. Now, they didn't gain much. And that's the challenge. Now you're in these must-pass situations against the #1 pass defense in the league.
They go bunch formation here. On 3rd and 9, 4-man rush. Pressure again. Mahomes in trouble. Mahomes sacked again. 3rd and 8 for Philadelphia.
Again, Patrick I'm just watching his feet, and he just is not that comfortable right now, kind of moving left. And again, I wouldn't expect him to be very comfortable with the way this pass rush is really getting after this offensive line. Williams with the sack there, playing some great defensive football right now.
Here's the punts. Eugene calls fair catch, runs into his own man, but holds on. So, 4:49 they go to have 17-0 Eagles, and the offense back at it.
teams. Chiefs need a stop, and they'd love to, with 4.5 minutes, at least touch the ball once with a chance to go down the field and put some points on the board. And if you're the Eagles, thinking, let's take the last shot, let's possess the ball for the entirety of the half and not give the Chiefs any chance.
Let's go, and just kind of dancing around, and I think did enough to get it. He does. By the way, Kai Beckett is back in at right guard. You see him right there, number 77. He just came back, so good news for Philly there. I think also, you think about it, I mean, time of possession, the Eagles are over 17 minutes. The Chiefs have 14 total yards, so that can become an issue.
Yeah, they're struggling, certainly. And look, I was in a Super Bowl where I was down more than this against Atlanta and found a way to come back. And you're talking on the other side of the ball, Patrick Mahomes, the greatest winner in the NFL. So nothing's past them. Still a lot of football left to be played.
Barkley dancing around. Barkley's going to take a free penalty flag on this play.
Offense on the 69. Ten-yard penalty.
So they get it on Landon Dickerson. Since the early going, when each team had a controversial penalty, it's been a pretty clean game.
Yeah, sure has. Dickerson just give it to Barkley, and that little left hand on Wharton. Officials see that. It's too easy of a call there. But I'm very impressed by the Chiefs' run defense today. Saquon has 29 yards. Hurts has done a great job. He's only got 23 yards. It's a team that we've seen average more rushing yards than every team in the league except the Ravens this season. They haven't been able to do much today against this very formidable, tough Chiefs defense.
First and 20. Hurts gets 5 to 1. Now pressure tripped up, nearly dropped the ball, and gets taken down. George Karlaftis got a hand on him here. Bring up second down and long for the Eagles offense with Kellen Moore in his first year as offensive coordinator, and it appears to be his last year because all indications are he's going to be the next head coach of the Saints after this game. So I guess the good news is he's already here. He's going to have to go into there. But I mean, he's done an amazing job considering that his background is pass. Running the ball a ton. Hurts here. Whoa, high, incomplete. Just fired a rocket there to Barkley. And we get penalty flags.
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness.
That was second and 26. That was huge.
Yeah, let him off the hook. I think he hit Saquon a little late. Yeah, not much there. Again, Bolt's momentum's kind of taking him in there. And yeah, Spag's not happy about that either. It's Brendan Daly, one of my former coaches. Both those guys are the reasons why this team is the best scoring defense in the league. And does such a good job keeping their composure. But yeah, some costly penalties by this Chiefs defense early.
Here's Gainwell giving Barkley a break. Gainwell in trouble. Strung out. Bolt cut after him and gets to him. Man, they are playing the run exceptionally well here tonight.
They just have such good gap control, meaning all their defensive players, they stay so strong on the line of scrimmage and they string those plays out to the perimeter where those interior defenders can keep them from gaining the yards.
Yeah, so the Chiefs call a timeout there with 2:08 to go, trying to work the clock, trying to get the football back. So, look, the Eagles have played obviously very, very well. They got a pick six touchdown from Cooper DeJean. Now for the Chiefs, you get the ball in the third quarter. What's their mantra here? How they try to handle this last 2:08?
Well, they obviously need a big stop here. It's 1st and 10. They've got to find a way to get the ball back and at least keep the Eagles offense from scoring again. When they do get it, they got to figure out how can we buy enough time for Patrick to make some throws down the field. To me, a lot of those throws early in the drive that the Chiefs are going to have are going to have to slow the defensive line down of the Eagles because they're just on the quarterback so quickly. So a lot of decisions to be made here at halftime. We'll see what happens in the last 2 minutes and 15 seconds of this quarter.
They put a couple seconds back winding down. Here's Hurst. Rush up the middle. Gets hit as he throws. Completes it, though, to Goddard. He's going to be a couple yards short of the first down. He took a shot that time. I think it was Chris Jones and made a nice throw for 7 yards.
Yeah, Chris Jones bearing down on him right here. One-on-one with Landon Dickerson. And then it's just a simple little out route. I used to call that an Aussie route from Ozzie Newsome. That was a Gronk favorite. And a Travis Kelce fit. Anytime you break to the outside part of the field, quarterback can step into that. It's a good throw and catch by Hurts and Goddard.
2-minute warning.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a...
Yeah, Spags pulling one of those max pressures off that call sheet, forcing Hurts to get rid of that ball faster than he wants. And A.J. Brown was thinking deep down the field over his shoulder, and Jalen Hurts was thinking of kind of sticking on the body. So you get those miscommunications, and it's a very good play by the Chiefs defense. Look, the Chiefs defense is playing very well. They've only really given up 10 points today outside of the interception return, but that was based on their offense. They limited Saquon. Hurts is going for 111 yards interception, so they're holding their own.
Play clock winds on down. So they'll move back 5 yards. A little chatter there. A.J. Brown and Nick Sirianni. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Not usually the man man who calms things down is over there like, hey, we're good. We're good.
That's quite anticlimactic. And so many times I watched them playing compete against them.
Chiefs decline the penalty, so they punt from right where they are. There's a little bit of a wobbler. Remigio's going to let it go and takes a good Eagles bounce throw. And so the Chiefs will have 2 timeouts and 1:49 to go in this first half to try to get something going. Hey, stay tuned for the Jeep halftime and catch Kendrick Lamar at the top of his game in the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show. That's coming up next. Well, Taylor Swift is in attendance, but she hasn't had much to cheer about yet because Travis Kelce hasn't caught a ball. Keep in mind, last year's Super Bowl first half, he had 1 catch, 2 for a yard, and then he went off in the second half. So a long way to go. Here's Mahomes. One-man rush over the middle and intercepted again.
Wow.
This time it's Zach Bond, and the Eagles are set up inside the 10.
Little pressure here. Tootie steps on Patrick and Vaughn, outstretched arms. Wow. What a catch. The all-pro linebacker, you got Sweat on Tootie, pushes him into Patrick, a little off balance as he throws. Vaughn reads his eyes, the diving catch from a guy that used to play on the Saints on the line of scrimmage, rushing the quarterback. They moved him to middle linebacker this year on a 1-year contract. One of the signings of the season by Howie Roseman. You want to sustain success, you find diamonds in the rough like him.
Bob wrote the best stories in the league, an all-pro first year starting, and I said inside the 10, it's at the 14, but still great field position for the Eagles.
It's normally an area of the field where they run the ball, and they just have had not much success running the ball today.
Barkley in motion. Hurts looking his way. Design run. Hurts runs into a man there. Not much. Going to pick up about 3. And the Chiefs will call a timeout. Josh Sweat is having a really good first half.
Yeah, look at the power. And he checks the all-pro Joe Thuney, one of my former teammates, the MVP of the Chiefs. They named him this season. And Patrick just couldn't get enough on that football. Very frustrating. He just doesn't have that comfort in the pocket right now. And you see them over there celebrating. What a dream for these players to make game-changing plays in the biggest game of their life. And Zach Bond made one there.
Josh Sweat, by the way, 4 tackles, a sack and a half. And Joe Thuney is a great player, but he's not really a left tackle. They've had trouble out there, so they moved him out there a few weeks ago, and he's done a great job, but it's not his normal position.
Yeah, he's just done his best to hang in there. He played left tackle in college. When they moved him out of there out of necessity, he's done his best to hang in there, but again, not his natural position to throw.
Hurts lets it go complete. A.J. Brown, he's in! Touchdown, Eagles!
Absolutely no pressure by the Chiefs defensive line. A.J. Brown coming across the field, uncovered. Hurts finds him with a nice throw right in front of 1 foot in front of his numbers. Bolton, the closest guy in coverage. He's not keeping up with the speedster Brown. Sirianni excited as they should be. It has been all Eagles this first half. Unbelievable. This game has been all about the line of scrimmage. Howie Roseman believes in offensive and defensive lines, and they have certainly been dominating the game.
A.J. Brown had a little upset moment because they had a little confusion on the route like 30 seconds ago, but you know what? He's pretty happy right now. 24-zip Birds.
He's a receiver, KB.
You can't be demanding.
Oh, just in time. I made it back just in time, too. 'Cause, you know, a guy like me hates missing halftime shows. How you doing, Ezek? Like I said, oh, good. I made it back, too. Whew. Yes, I'm glad I made it back. You know, I don't like missing halftime shows. Because when I see halftime shows, I see performances.
So you there, get off the couch and go to the bathroom. Okay, back to the broadcast.
Ever since Reese's came out with their new chocolate lava big cup with a delicious layer of chocolate lava, people visiting the lava flows have been pretty confused. That's not much delicious. It looks so good. Don't eat lava, eat chocolate lava. Give it out, lava. Don't eat lava, eat ooey gooey chocolate lava.
It's lava time.
Eat more Reese's chocolate lava big cups.
The National Football League welcomes you to the Apple Music Super Bowl 59 halftime show.
This is it. I love that Buick Grand National they got in the background right there. That was great. That was a good halftime show.
Presentation of the national. more sacks.
Yeah, anytime you go against a great quarterback, you really count on your defensive.
Hey, Patrick, eat your heart out, brother.
It's the way this game is going for Patrick Mahomes and his Chiefs offense.
On the sky high, is he going to let it go? It goes into the end zone, and the Eagles will take over on their 20. So Philadelphia Steve picks up right where they left off, and Mahomes and the Chiefs just looking for answers. So far, they've got none.
I didn't use Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce.
So we've got it there right now, Tom. 3rd and goal for the Eagles. Big play. Hurts looking around, can't find anyone. No one's open. Hurts been driving in there. It's Cloughley's out of bounds as Devontae Smith was out of play. So they'll send on the field goal unit with Jake Elliott.
Still a very successful drive if you're Philly to drive the ball down the field, get a few sparks in the run game there from Saquon, some great scrambles from Hurts, and this gives them an opportunity to go up 4 scores, which is huge with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the game.
No doubt.
Excuse me, in the 3rd quarter.
So it's Elliott from 24 yards out. There's a flag, obviously, on the play. Who
Come on. Oh, never mind.
False start, snap infraction by the offense, number 49. Your penalty, fourth down.
So that's on the Eagles.
Ah.
So Rick Lovato, the veteran snapper. So they'll move it back and try for 29 yards.
Those long snappers can get a little crafty. I had a great one, Monty Paxton, when we initially started to try to jump that snap count a little bit to get the defensive line to jump. And it worked for a long time until Mike Guerrero over there started cracking down on us. Wasn't very happy about that.
High snap, Elliott drills it right through. 27-0. Eagles on top. Here with 5:18 to go.
Oh, that's better. Feels good.
Hey, Richard. Hey, your phone.
Here's Will Shipley on the return. And up around the 30 where the Eagles will take possession with 29 seconds left to go in this third quarter. Well, a lot of stars in attendance here tonight. Kevin Hart, big Eagles fan. He's liking what he's seen so far. Paul Rudd, longtime Chiefs fan, not thrilled, as you would imagine. And Hathaway's got the green on. So he's doing the Eagles chants, feeling it. Super Bowl brings out everyone supporting their team. And I'm curious, thinking about the Eagles' offensive approach, right? How do they handle things? We thought they were maybe be conservative when they threw a bomb the last time for a touchdown.
Sure. A lot like I think they've done all day. Just use that play action pass. Doing a great job protecting. Chris Jones is back in the game now. Run the ball to Saquon. See if Holmes can make some plays with his legs.
It was fun. And Saquon's got 4 yards on that carry, which should take us to the end of the third.
Kevin Hart's here?
Yeah.
How do the cameras find Kevin Hart?
Well, depends on the day, I guess. The pass game, and then Devontae Smith had that big touchdown, 46 yards. And a reminder, voting now open for the Super Bowl 59 MVP. Go to NFL.com/MVP and vote now. Obviously, quarter to go. You start getting your votes in. 15 minutes away from the Lombardi Trophy, 34-6, Philadelphia.
Come on, Eagles, bring home the bacon.
Hurts the throw. Gets it out to Barkley. Gets a good block from Goddard. Barkley has his way for a first down. has his 6th catch today.
Doing a great job of using him today in the passing game. The run production hasn't quite been there. He's only got 47 yards rushing on 18 carries, but he has caught 6 passes, getting the ball outside of that defensive line, which has been very tough to run through. So I like getting the ball to him on the perimeter.
Straight to Barkley this time, left side. Picked up a few. Tough sledding all day there, but obviously time is the Eagles' friend right now. I'm guessing as a quarterback, you're trying to take this down to a second or two every time, right on the play clock.
At this point, you're working against the clock if you're KC. So if you're Philly, you do want to put as much pressure as you can when you have the ball to, we call that milk the clock, and then you just try to keep that defense, your discretion, Patrick Mahomes off the field where he can do damage very quickly like he did on that last drive.
Blitz coming, Hurts. Backpedal, throws A.J. Brown. Beats the blitz and beats McDuffie for a first down. Brown's got a touchdown today. That's his 3rd catch of the night.
Yeah, continue to be impressed by Brown. He's not going against a slouch. McDuffie's an all-pro, and he's finding ways to get separation. And I always have said, since watching Jalen Hurts a lot this year, when that ball comes out of his hands quickly, that's when he's at his best, just like he did in that moment.
He's worked this year to be better against the blitz, and he has been much better against the blitz. Doing it again so far tonight. Barkley. Spin move, just nothing there. Chiefs had everybody up on the line. Justin Reed in for another tackle. It's amazing, right? Barkley comes over from the Giants. They give him the contract. And what would he do behind this offensive line? And, well, he had the 9th best rushing season of all time. In the playoffs, he's been just as great. And see that man, Jeff Stoutland, the Eagles offensive line coach, one of the best, if not the best, line coaches in the league. He's done an unbelievable job with this crew.
He's been there. Chip Kelly brought him over. One of the big hires is getting Coach Stoutland here, and he's done an unbelievable job developing these offensive linemen as they have the best unit in the league.
Hurts, run away, going to take himself. Gets by down. Hurts, still in bounds. He got a first down and then some. Jalen Hurts, so savvy, just ran right away from the blitz that time to pick up 17.
He definitely has that sixth sense as a quarterback and the confidence that he has in his speed, toe tapping down the sideline. If he can get out of that pocket, get a little bit of space, he can turn the corner. They underestimate his speed a little bit, but he runs with so much power too.
Yeah.
He's dangerous in the open field as he's been here in the second half.
He's got 72 yards rushing tonight with a touchdown. Here's Barkley. Again, a couple yards for him before he runs into Derek Nunn. Jalen Hurts has been really good tonight. I mean, really good. He's calm, doing it all, throwing the one Tom, facing the blitz, back shoulder to A.J. Brown. Gets hit, delivers a good one to Goddard, and then you know what? For good measure, one of the best throw of the night, a bomb to Devontae Smith.
Poised, composed. He's been an absolute winner as he's continued his development. A lot of it has been in the passing game. His one intention is he wants to win. And this year he's added to the strengths of this run-focused offense by being a runner himself.
Look at it throw on 2nd and 8, pressure. And this time Hurts going to be taken down for a sack. Drew Tranquill getting home there. More on Jalen Hurts with Tom Rinaldi.
He's called it the driving force, Kevin. He said it to us this week. That loss 2 years ago to the Chiefs, when we asked him for one moment, he paused a long time in our meeting and then said, just being in the locker room, isolated by myself, processing it. He said he didn't speak for a while, but the first person that he spoke to, an assistant coach on the staff, he remembered exactly what he said. I'll be back. We'll be back. They are, and wow, as he continued to play so well on the biggest stage, something Tom could certainly appreciate, Kevin.
Only Eagles quarterback to play in 2 Super Bowls. 3rd down here, he's going to run to Barkley. And again, just swarmed by the Chiefs. Reed again. Got a million tackles up from the secondary. And here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, very conservative play call there by Kellen Moore, just trying to improve the field goal. Unfortunately, with the way that this run defense is played, they have not improved much in the run game.
Yeah. And now the Chiefs call their first time out with under 10 minutes to go. In this Super Bowl, Elliott will come on. He's got a couple three-pointers today, one from 48, one from 29. This will be 48 yards again. Oh, Rupert Murdoch is here at the game, and good to see him. We're all here because of him, so Rupert, we appreciate it. It's our boss enjoying. It's been a dominating performance by the Eagles. Now Elliott looking to add on. Elliott for 48, drills it up and good. Eagles keep adding points. It's 37-6, and for the Chiefs, there's a lot of consoling going on the sideline. That three-peat in deep trouble.
Longest thing we ever do is live our lives. But life doesn't come with an owner's manual. Might have been nice, huh? But that means we get to write our own stories. Freedom is yes or no, or maybe. Freedom is for everybody, but it isn't free. It's earned. There are real heroes in the world, but not the ones in the movies. Real heroes are humble. They're not driven by pride. Pride is a material to drive them. Freedom is the roar of one man's engine and the silence of another's. Freedom is the ability to inspire. The most sacred thing in life isn't the path. It's the freedom to choose it. You don't have to make friends with someone way better. We won't always agree on which way to go. But our differences can be our strength. So choose, but choose wisely. Choose what makes you happy. My friends, my family, my work make me happy. This team makes me happy, even though my name isn't. That's my orders, man. Get out there. Write your own.
Stream the Z Suite on Tubi.
I'm going to steal your job.
C-Suite is out. Gen Z is in.
Another thing ruined.
That's a Hall of Famer right there. The great Don Corneli, who got started in '87 with CBS, has done as many big games as anyone. The greatest handheld camera person in the history of what we do. And here's that DeVonta Smith touchdown from the lens of Don Corneli, who is retiring after today. Nobody better, and there might not ever be anyone better. The best. Donna, we love you. 37-6 Philadelphia. 9:51 to go. So it's still a 4-possession game. But you need 4 scores and 4 two-point conversions in under 10 minutes. See what kind of magic Mahomes can work. It won't be easy going against this Vic Fangio defense. Number 1 defense all year long. They've been great. Great again tonight. 5 sacks, couple interceptions, and a pick 6. And the 66-year-old Fangio, who grew up in Dunmore, Pennsylvania, as a Philly sports fan, has a chance to be immortalized forever. the Chiefs thing again, I promise you that. So here's Mahomes. Once he got left, pressure again. Jack, falling down, and the Eagles have it. Milton Williams with the strip sack. Philadelphia takes over.
So much pressure. Milton Williams on Caliendo. And Patrick's trying to get one of those explosive plays that this team just does not give up. But you get in these situations and you get a little bit desperate with only 9 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. And this is what happens with this defense. We've seen it all year. We're seeing it tonight. It's a very difficult feeling if you're Patrick. Not exactly the way that he thought it would go tonight.
They're going to get the unsportsmanlike, but if you're Milton Williams, who cares? A career for him, a Super Bowl strip sack Mahomes. Whoa, he got hit in the face.
Yeah.
They missed it.
I think they called it. I think the ball may have been out of possession. Is that what you see, Mike?
No, he hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
Trying to dump it over the crossbar.
So they get Williams on the crossbar. They missed that. The 6th sack for the Eagles. So Williams gets the strip sack and the recovery. As a team, they're one off the Super Bowl record of 7 sacks. But that has been the story of the game. There is no doubt. 4-man rush all day, and they have dominated the Chiefs' offensive line. And now a chance to put the hammer down. 9:42 left in Super Bowl 59. The Eagles can taste it. Barkley. Right side. Barkley gets inside the 30 and down to 26. He goes. Gotta say, we knew the Eagles are obviously a great team. Pretty stunning to see 37-6 against the 2-time defending Super Bowl champs.
Absolutely is. Now, we had them so many times late in the season, Kevin. We had them against Pittsburgh, and they dominated them. We had them early in the playoffs against Green Bay, and they really played a phenomenal game against Green Bay. We had them against Washington in the championship game, and that is carried over to this game. When they play well, I thought they were going to be very difficult to beat.
Played more than well today. Here is Barkley. Tries to get to the edge. And again, really well done by the Chiefs. Drew Tranquil was in a nice day. Could not get to the edge, which he's done against just about everyone. Bill Williams, how good is he feeling right now? Strip sack and recovery in the Super Bowl. 4th-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Had a really good year. A couple sacks tonight in this onslaught by the Philly D-line.
And you talk so much about Jalen Carter and Jordan.
Hey, delightful Dawn. How you doing?
Is right up there as he's played the second half of the season. Nolan Smith's been huge. Obviously, Sweat on the defensive line. Hunt's played well. This entire D-line group has played the game of their life, the biggest games of their life.
Eagles call a timeout there. Catch their breath. 6 sacks, Tom. 0 blitzes by the defensive line. It's the 4th time in StatCast there the team hasn't blitzed in a game, and they've dominated with a 4-man rush. It's one of the greatest Super Bowl performances of all time.
Yeah, incredible. They normally blitz about 20-25% of the time. Coach Fangio, when we spoke to him the other day, he said, I'd like to blitz a little bit more. I just don't think we can handle it yet based on the young players that he's got in the secondary, the first year in the system. Coach Fangio, look, you didn't need the blitz today.
Do you think that we'll get a smile from Vic at any point? Like, I'm just asking.
I know. Look, he knows it ain't over till it's over, especially with number 15 on that opposing sideline. I wouldn't be celebrating one bit to that clock hit 0-0.
No doubt. So, 3rd and 5, 8:13 to go. You would have told the Chiefs, hey, you're going to hold the Eagles' run game to 3.5 and carry them with a throw a party. Certainly would have guessed they'd be down 37-6. Trent gave Barkley in trouble in the backfield. Barkley fighting through tackles, but not going to get anywhere there as Wharton is there. Let's go downstairs to Tom.
You nailed it, both of you guys. We talk about that gruff exterior. Guys try to make him smile. It's almost like a parlor game on that roster at 66. But he got almost a little bit emotional in our meeting, didn't he, guys, when he said, I feel like the guys in the league are pulling for me. At 66, a league lifer who has so much respect for these defenses that he has crafted, been a master architect for. And remember, his other Super Bowl appearance was in this building, and he lost. He started the preparation for this Super Bowl by showing his players that loss. You could hear a pin drop in that meeting as guys said how much it still pained him, and they really wanted to win for him.
Well, how about the fact that he started his NFL coaching career here with the Saints and the Dome Patrol defense with Swilling and Mills and Vaughn Johnson, and now here in New Orleans again with Elliott on for another field goal. 45 yards out. This does not count. And this is the third penalty on an Eagles kick off the move back 5 yards.
Yeah, not very comforting for Elliott, who has struggled a little bit this season. You go in there for a 45-yarder, and now it's a 50-yarder.
Yeah, Elliott, who's been as good as any postseason kicker of all time, Tom, right? I mean, he really has, but long range this year has not been his thing. You see, it's been an odd year for him. He's been so great. This is from 50 on the dot. We're making a 5-possession game. Elliott kick is up. It is drilled. It's good. That one's good from 65. And this Eagles team 8-0-1 away from the Lombardi.
Mom,
Well, it feels pretty good until you realize there's a flag, and Patrick obviously knew that he had a free play, so give his guys a chance. He gets the offside with the hard count. Carter jumps into the neutral zone. Patrick looks over, sees the flag, and says, all right, I'm going to take a shot. Aaron Rodgers did that about as well as anybody in the history of the NFL.
So they'll get another try. Meanwhile, that's the Chiefs. How about the Eagles? You think about how good they've been under Jeffrey Lurie, this owner, since 2000. 19 postseason wins, best in the NFC. Of course, Andy Reid was there for a long time. Sirianni's had a lot of them already. 4 Super Bowl appearances. They've won one, of course. Super Bowl 52. As the MVP. And now, after just being in the Super Bowl in the same game 2 years ago, have a chance to bring home their second Lombardi. And that's an organizational changer. Get one, get your first. Amazing. And Jeffrey Lurie has maybe a chance to add some more hardware in 5 minutes. They have been as good as anyone in the NFL. Here's Mahomes going to hand it off to P-Rod, and P-Rod's going to pick up the first down as we go on to 5 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, it's a tough journey to get back to this place, too. And you think of the resilience that the Eagles organization has showed since they lost in the Super Bowl. It's always about mental toughness, and it's about resilience and overcoming adversity. And last year, the season didn't end the way they wanted it to. They had a great start to the year, and they really faltered down the stretch. They came back this year with great conviction, and they're trying to get to this game. And
there's Mahomes looking to run, stays on his feet, still giving his all, and then ducks down. And they're marking down about the 17.
And at this point, they played the best game of their season against the best team in the AFC.
It's impressive. It really is. You think about where they were. They were 2-2, like you said, off of that collapse last year when it fell apart. And everybody wanted Nick Sirianni's head on a platter. But Nick Sirianni in his second Super Bowl in 4 years, and he's about to win his first. Talk about a turnaround. Blitz, Mahomes, deck, gets rid of it, throws it, and completes it for a first down. Hollywood Brown has it out around the 11-yard line. Keep the drive going. Zach Bond came in on the pressure.
Yeah, great pressure. Zach Bond unblocked to the quarterback, coming right through the B gap right there, right between the guard and the tackle. Patrick sees it and fires it out there to Hollywood Brown. Good job getting out of bounds there. But again, give Howie Roseman a lot of credit. Zach Bond, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, drafted Jalen Carter 2 years ago. There's a lot of things they've done from an organizational standpoint. Those guys have all stepped up in this game. Now down sitting here with a 34-point lead.
Gets a Worthy out on the front, a little high step, and Worthy shoved out of bounds out around the 5. I mean, the offseason for the Eagles, one of the best, if not the best, in history under Howie Roseman. Right? Obviously, Saquon Barkley, the headliner. They signed Vaughn, who had never really played. He's an all-pro. DeJean, 33. They drafted him. He's got an interception return for a touchdown today. Quinyon Mitchell, another rookie. They were back-to-back draft picks. He's been as good as anybody outside there. And the way this roster has been constructed. And then, yeah, and the way Jalen Hurts has played in 2 Super Bowls, it's impressive. 2nd and 3. Holmes, pressure, and then wide open. He's got Brown for the touchdown. There's a flag, though, so hang on. See if this one's going to stand. Looks like it will.
They get big play. Or in offense, we call those rub routes.
That's interference. Offense number 9.
Yeah, you know, Reed Blankenship was kind of showing that maybe it was on him, but instead, it's on Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, he just releases into the defense, gets in the way of Blankenship, and you just can't hit him with the left shoulder. All right, that wasn't there.
You were okay with the call.
Listen, normally, I would be yelling at the referee. I was pretty much known for that.
There's Mahomes, dancing around, gets away from rush, going to take it himself. Why not? Mahomes taking down from behind, high ground. You showed emotion in games. I never really noticed that all those games that they've been playing.
Mike, how does it feel when, referees getting yelled at? It only happened to me once or twice. Do those guys get offended at all?
It just depends who does it. Some people will ignore. They end up in a booth somewhere calling a Super Bowl, but when they're playing, we end up ignoring.
That's right. Yeah, I think I only had 2 unsportsmanlike conducts in my career, and I'm actually pretty proud of that. The fact that I had 2.
36. Mahomes throws corner in. It's caught for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins holds it in. The active leader of receiving yards in the NFL, and I know it's not the score he wants. Someday that'll be a good memento on his shelf.
Yeah, sure is. Coming in late in the season, D-Hop has always been a tough guy to cover with his length. He's got this huge catch radius, and if you just get it in his vicinity, usually comes down with it. I had a guy like named Rob Gronkowski. I kind of felt the same way that I would throw the ball to. He's also a Fox teammate of ours. One of the all-time greats. He played a few great Super Bowls over the years.
Hey, you guys did all right. You're going to go for 2 here. Mahomes. Pressure throws. And it's called, but there's a penalty flag. Watson has it for now for the 2. And we'll see if this one holds on or not. Wait for the official announcement by Ronald Torbert.
Result of the play is a successful try. Really leads the hands of the base. Defense number 32. That penalty will be enforced by the ensuing kickoff.
Nick Sirianni on the precipice of a Super Bowl trophy, who started his career in Kansas City, as a matter of fact, when you think about it. How about that, right? First job with the Chiefs, and then Andy Reid came on in, and then he wasn't with the Chiefs anymore. Now he's with the Philadelphia Eagles trying to beat Andy Reid, who was once the coach of the Chiefs. But it's really pretty something for Sirianni, right? That was 09, started, grew up in Jamestown, New York, which is a little south of Buffalo. He was an excellent wide receiver at D3 powerhouse Mount Union. They won 3 national titles, so he's always been a winner. This fiery guy who seems to kind of, fit with South Philly, right? It just kind of works. And well, now his name goes down in history.
Yeah, sure does, for good reason. Just had an unbelievable 4-year run. Turned over coordinators. We did speak to him. He said, God, I love being involved in the passing game. I love being involved in the offense. But I also realize that I need other people to call plays because I can't manage the entire game that way if I'm calling plays. And I thought that was very insightful. I think a lot of people want to get out there and call plays, but from a 30,000-foot view, the head coach has to solve all the problems. And he just can't solve offensive problems. He's got to solve all the problems.
Chiefs will go outside kick here. Leo Chanel was kicking it, actually. The ball is out there. It's still on the ground. Who's got it? Find out. How about Leo Chanel doing the kick? Dave Tope wants them out of the bag, and the Eagles have it. So let's take over with 2:52 to go. Well, the Green Bay Packers, I know there was no three-peat in the Super Bowl era, but technically there was, right? Because it was 1 year before Super Bowl I. This was the last three-peat NFL champions. The 65 championship and the Super Bowls 1 and 2. So, Bart Starr and Jim Taylor and Vince Lombardi there. Those guys, their record is safe right now, no doubt. As the Eagles have assured that. And Kenny Pickett is in the game at quarterback right now, looking to wrap this up. Kenny Pickett grew up an Eagles fan on the Jersey Shore, getting a chance to play the Super Bowl.
Oh, look at the Gatorade. Here it goes.
Now, what color is it going to be? That's always a big
I would have guaranteed that AJ would be the one that wants to dump it on Sirianni.
Let's see.
And Devontae and
BC.
Uh-oh.
Good move there.
Oh.
Great maneuver.
The okey-doke. Oh.
Look at this. What we got with the coach.
Oh, man. That's got to be a slimy, sticky shower.
Who cares, though?
Who cares?
First and 10, Eagles looking to run it out. Give it to Gainwell, get a chance up to the 30.
You listening? Listening.
Let's see. Doesn't suspect anything.
who can he possibly yell at in the stands today at this point? Is there anybody?
By the way, it doesn't matter. Everyone will accept it. By the way, apropos to the Gatorade color was green. Green for the Eagles. There you go. Nick Sirianni, life-changing moment. You talked about it. This game is life-changing for the winners and the losers. And for Sirianni, is so emotional, crying at the beginning of Super Bowl 57, all the tears raining out. He said, "I'm emotional, and that's who I am."
Yeah, I think of this game, and there's so many people. All these guys have different football journeys in their career that brought them to this point. And you get to this game and you got your family there that's really, you want to represent them. You got your hometown, you got your high school, you got your college, you got your elementary school. You got so many people in your life that are a part of this journey with you. And in moments like this, everybody's celebrating. And it's just a magical feeling knowing that you as an athlete, you reach the mountaintop, you reach the pinnacle of success in this league.
There's Howie Roseman, who has put this team together masterfully. The executive VP of football operations, his 25th year in Philadelphia. Another handoff on 3rd and 5. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Philadelphia Eagles, 2 minutes away from celebrating. These are champions. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Nick Sirianni.
You may know
he's going out there to compete. A little time to
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah, y'all may have got the touchdown, but y'all too late.
And drops one in the bucket. What a throw.
2 touchdowns for Worthy in the second half here tonight. They'll go for 2. Holmes will throw it, and Hopkins comes down with it. On the 2-point conversion. Chiefs will obviously go for it outside without any timeouts left. See what they can do as Hopkins has it too. Tom, wanted to thank the city of New Orleans for their great week. Hospitable, they've been a great host as always. And there's Jalen Hurts, who is a son of a coach, right? And all that he's been through and all that he's worked at, right? You know about him getting benched in the national title game and then a runner-up Heisman after he transferred to Oklahoma. And he said, you know, my dad was an O-line guy, and he knew nothing about quarterback play, but he knew how to work hard, and he taught me how to work. And his dad was a powerlifting coach, so that's where he got his work ethic from and his attitude. And well, one thing is for sure, Jalen Hurts' legacy will be in cement, a champion.
Yeah, without a doubt. As it should be. Worked extremely hard this year. I think as the season went on, he just continued to take accountability and so endearing to your teammates when you show that you care about them. And that's one of the great steps of leadership. Patrick Mahomes does that so well. But Jalen's doing a great job of that as he continues to develop. He's still such a young player in this league, and they have a young roster. Wouldn't be surprised if they have more chances getting back here.
The onside kick recovered by the Eagles, and that will do it. Calcaterra recovers it. He might not give up that ball. Stay tuned for the YouTube TV postgame featuring the Vince Lombardi Trophy ceremony and Bud Light postgame celebration. It's all coming up in a matter of a minute 47. Three turnovers. That's what Darius Slay is saying. Two more of those, and the Eagles can celebrate with that.
I think it's about the time where it all hits you right here, KB. No, there's at this point nothing the Chiefs can do about it.
It's too late. The game's almost over.
So many victories that were within reach. And it's painful to be on the losing end of these, as I was 3 times. And you do appreciate, that's why you have to appreciate the moments when it does go well. See the smiles on Barkley and Darius Slay, one of the great corners. Changing your life in so many ways.
One more knee, and the Eagles fans, and there are a lot of them in attendance, are on their feet. For the second time, the Vince Lombardi
What?
Trophy.
Game over.
Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Yep. Game over. Eagles win. Game over.
Let's get out of Tom Rinaldi. He's got Nick Sirianni.
Kevin, thank you very much. Nick, Super Bowl champions. What does the moment mean? Man, God's blessed us very much. He gave us all the talents to be able to get here. So first and foremost, thanks to him. And this is the ultimate team game. You can't be great without the greatness of others. And we great performance by everybody. Offense, defense, special teams, how we get us the guys, our coaching staff, these great players. We didn't really ever care what anyone thought about how we won. or their opinions. All we want to do is win. That's why we listen to Mike Rocket a little bit when we're after some wins. But thank God, thank you, Jesus.
Nick, you talked about the special brand of togetherness that this group had. You preached it all season long. How did that shape what happened tonight?
These guys did not want to let each other down. And yesterday in the meeting, they talked about not wanting this to be over. That's special. And they said the only way it's not over is if we have a parade and a ring ceremony later. So I guess it's not this 2024 Eagle team's not done yet. We got a couple more things to celebrate. I love these guys. Again, it just keeps coming back to, you cannot be great without the greatness of others. This is the best team sport there is. Look at that. This is the best team sport there is. And you need the efforts of everybody. And it took everybody. I'm so happy.
Finally, we know you're an emotional guy. Your youngest, Miles, asks you when you cry.
Happy tears. Happy tears. I'll probably be shedding a couple happy tears tonight. A lot of work that went into this, and thank my family.
Step aside and have Nick's family come in here.
Can't say any better than that. Congrats, Nick. Let's go with Aaron.
Tom, thanks. Jalen, you told us this week that Brandon Graham's trying to give you a big hug here.
Yeah! Well, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Appreciate you. Let him know. Let the boys know, man. Don't get up your back.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to ask. You said after Super Bowl 57, you sat in the locker room and you thought to yourself, I'll be back. You got back, and now you're a champion. How does that feel?
God is good. He's greater than all the highs and the lows. And I think, personally, myself, I've just been able to use every experience and learn from it. The good, the bad, all of it, using it as fuel to pursue my own greatness. And I think I couldn't do any of these things without the guys around me. We had a special trip this year. We were able to learn from the past and get some nice new pieces and get over that hump. And, yeah.
Jalen, in talking about the pieces around you, from what